Hello everybody and welcome back to Space Engine, and it's been 2 years since we played this game, and this is basically a space simulator if this is just your first time watching a Space Engine video from me. Kind of like Universe Sandbox 2, but more like the exploration version, I would say. A completely different game, obviously, but it's more like an exploration game where you are exploring very high detail planets with very good lighting, and I believe this is actually the same version as I played back a couple of years ago. I think there's maybe been one update, and they added the eclipse that happened last year around August. But other than that, I think the game is pretty much the same. I think this game is made by a small group of developers. I think they have a new version that's in beta, but it's currently in closed beta that I do not have access to, but I will make a public plea to please let me have the beta. Probably not, because I'm pretty sure a lot of other people want to get their hands on the beta, but I will respect that they are keeping it closed. But I will gladly take it if you let me use it. Also, flying over to this meteor, or sorry, not meteor, but a moon. This is one of Saturn's moons, I think. I came on this game hoping that there would be an update, but there is no update, so we're just going to play it again and just get reacquainted with it because this is a fun game. But this is how you move around. I can adjust my velocity with the scroll wheel, and I can make myself go quicker than the speed of light. So there we go. I guess we should get closer to the sun. And then we can find other planets. I'm assuming this is another one right here. Which planet is this? That is Jupiter. I should probably slow this down. Slow it down, slow it down. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. See, it's kind of like Elite Dangerous in a way. If you guys have played that game, you can speed up to like quicker than the speed of light as well. But there we go. There's Jupiter. Let's find the sun again. All right, we're going to 114 times the speed of light. This is probably... Actually, this could be Earth right here. That's one planet right there. This has to be a terrestrial planet. Is this Earth? I see one body. Yup, I think we just found Earth. All right, and here's home. All right, let's see if we can get onto the surface. Oh my God, I just went to the surface of our own planet. Okay, well, can we take off here? Okay, there we go. We're in the sky. And now let's even things out. And now it's like we're flying in some supersonic jet going at 44 kilometers per second. We're in a very low orbit that would probably be burning up in the atmosphere. So we're done with Earth. Where do we want to go? We're going to try to fly to the center of the galaxy at 48 light years per second. Let's go. Let's go quicker, quicker, quicker. And as you can see, you can fly through everything. It's not just a picture. Anywhere you see, you can go to. The universe is your destination. And then, of course, if we go even quicker, we can simulate the Big Bang. And then everything just kind of condenses into one object. Although I don't think the game goes as far as that. We've done this before. I did this in my first Space Engine video where we reached the edge of the universe. And there is an edge, by the way. When you do think about it, everywhere is the center of the universe. Because where you are currently standing, you can look far out into the universe. If the Big Bang exists, then you will only see light that comes from as far as how long it would take since the Big Bang. Did I explain that correctly? So, in a way, that's the edge of the universe, is that distance, that many light years, the age of the universe. But that's only to you. Because what if, in this current moment in time, you go to that speck out there? And then that speck out there can look the exact same distance that is the age of the universe. And it just goes on forever. So, the edge of the universe is relative to the point where you are currently standing. So therefore, you are the center of the universe. And over there is the center of the universe. Right next to you is the center of the universe. Basically, the Big Bang happened exactly where you are right now. And everywhere else. It's so hard explaining that shit. It makes sense in my head. But God, it is so hard to get out there. Right here. Okay, then slow it down. We're going to go right in. We're going to find a planet. And we're going to look at it. And we're going to analyze it. And we're going to see if there happens to be life. But first, we have to find a star. I want to go for this really, really bright star. It's standing out from all the rest. That means it has to have something important, right? Do you have a system Number of planets, 11. I think. Oh, wait, no. What star are you? Orange giant. Wait, I just saw something. What's that? What's this? Is that a planet? Slow down. 500 astronomical units per second. No, 83 astronomical units per second. Okay. Don't want to go too slow. Or is this a binary system? This could be a binary system. I'm seeing two things right here. All right. All right. Oh, no. It's a planet. It's a gas giant. And another gas giant. It's a binary planetary system. And they look like they're heating up because they're orbiting each other so closely. So they're getting that tidal heat. Can we create an eclipse with this thing? Slow it down even more. There we go. You can actually see the gases around that star. There we go. It's eclipsed. Well, let's get closer to the center of this galaxy. Speed up. Here we go. And then maybe we can find a black hole. Now, actually, if you get into these clusters, you'll find that there's probably a black hole in here because all of these stars are grouping up. And it's not for any random reason. It's because there's a large mass here. When mass gets so large, it becomes a black hole. But where is the black hole in this system? Oh, there it is. Yes. All right. Oh, let's have some more fun with this thing. Man, I'm going to be just reliving a bunch of stuff I've already done, and I don't even care. We're messing the black holes. Watch the music change, by the way, and it's going to start getting really cool. All right. It's like building up. It's actually kind of like all happy-go-lucky, and then we'll get really close. Is it changing? Wait. Nope. No changing yet. But space is warping. No? No, still no change yet. What happens when we actually go into the black hole? Will you suddenly change on me now? I like when you go into these black holes because it's just you just back in, and it's just like, nope, space is just gonna reduce to a little dot. It's like infinite field of view. It's like brightness all condenses to one dot. It's almost like going into a black hole is like experiencing the Big Bang in reverse. Because look, this is out of the black hole. Everything's kind of, it's not as bright. And then you go inside and it's like everything's becoming bright again. And all that brightness is condensing into one infinitesimally small, like that. Oh shit, I can't get out, can I? Oh boy. I've lost complete direction. Control G. Am I gonna bust out of here? No, I'm just speeding up. Oh. It found my way out of the black hole. Just by pressing Control G. So if you're playing this game, if you want to get out of the black hole, just do that. Whoa, it's like a triple system here. This is just a default loading area. I've probably looked at this before. But that'd be a cool sky to see a big gas giant that you're orbiting. And you got like, what, a second terrestrial planet? Is that a second? That is a second terrestrial planet. That'd be so cool having two Earths. And then a tiny moon right here. That's probably just a rock. Probably a boring rock. Yep, that's that. Look at that. You actually see it moving. You see the orbit in action. Let's go with that gas cloud over here. Let's see this. Or nebula. That's what it's technically called, a nebula. Speed it up, and then you're pretty far away, and whoosh. Oh, no, I want to be inside you. Let me get inside. All right. Now imagine seeing this big batch of irradiation. There's probably a star in here. I wonder if there is a planet. What is that? That looks like a collapsed star or something. Oh, unless it's a black hole. Maybe we'll just find a black hole. Wait, you gotta load up. All right, we'll just approach it very slowly. Are you load? There we go. It just loaded in. It just takes a little bit. So I think I'm not an astronomer, so I don't have my terms completely down pat. I want to say neutron star or white dwarf star. Could be very wrong about that, but it is incredibly bright. Like, you know how you have red hot, then you have like yellow hot, then white hot? This is blue hot, and blue hot is actually hotter than white hot. I still wish I can turn, oh, here we go. Ooh, okay, auto exposure, simple. All right, so that makes it a little bit better, so we'll get even closer to the tiny thing. What? It's two! That close together. You are just a glowing white ball. You are a ping pong ball in space. God, how boring is that? Well, I mean, it's cool, but how boring is it just to be a plain white A plain white ping pong ball in space. You're probably 2 stars. Fun fact, most stars you see in the sky are actually binary systems. Because I think that's just more common than we think, is that stars will just split in half in their formation and will just end up orbiting each other. Ooh, this thing. Whoa! Whoa, why am I on the surface? No, get off the surface. Holy cow, that's really hot. That's really hot. Get off the surface of this thing. All right, let's speed up. Well, we just landed on the surface of a star. That's what the surface looks like. It's not very detailed. Now you can just pretend like you're playing Star Fox. That one Star Fox level, what is it, solar? I think it's called solar. That's what you would call orange hot. Can I get a reading on this thing? So this is 2,000 Celsius. Sorry, 3,000 Celsius. That's still pretty hot. But in terms of a very bright star, like where is that? I think that's the one I just visited over here. What's this? That is 28,000 Celsius. So there we go. This is what, yellow, or where's the star I was just looking at? All direct. There we go. There we go. Okay, the star we were just looking at, that is like orange or yellow hot. I'd almost classify it as orange hot because look at these sunspots right here. It can barely even sustain itself. That's probably like the minimum requirements for a star. Or actually, no, brown dwarf stars, which is like kind of in between a gas giant and a star. I guess that's probably the minimum requirements technically, but I hardly consider those to be a star. Let's go into the center of this galaxy, shall we? That sounds like some 80s crime drama. That music. This one is looking thick. Looking very thick. Gotta find some good stuff in here. Right in the center of the galaxy. Actually, that could be the supermassive black hole for all we know. I mean, that's looking like a cluster that's pretty much in the center. And there's probably a black hole in the center of this thing. SBC, Galaxy Milky Way. Yeah. Clicking on this is Galaxy Milky Way. This is the center of our galaxy right here. So this is a super massive black hole. Not that you haven't seen this before because I've shown it, but that's okay. Is that a star like right here getting sucked in? We haven't seen this before, I don't think. I don't think we've had a star like close to getting sucked up. See, now this should be doing the thing where it's spaghettifies the black hole, or what the hell? See, now this effect is weird. That's oval shaped. That's getting spaghettified. I want to say, look at that. Definitely not a sphere. You're getting warped in some way. I want to see if I get close to this thing, if I can spaghettify this. I want to spaghettify. We're actually, hold on. What can we do? Time is going. What if we fast forward things just a little bit? Okay, it's spinning. But I want to see this star move. All right. Oh, God. Okay, this black hole. Woo! Okay, that black hole is moving. Okay, where's that star? Okay, there's a star moving right there. But where's the star? Did that star just get sucked up just now and I didn't get to see it? I just don't want this black hole to end up going right into me because it is moving. Oh, wait. There it is right there. See, now the music changed, which still sounds like 80s crime drama music. See, this is like the forensic scene. It's a montage of like trying to uncover fingerprints, except, and I think it just passed, like, it just has a really close orbit around this thing. I don't think it's ever going to get sucked in. So we're probably seeing time dilation like no other. I can't imagine being a planet in these kind of systems. Like, you're just this close to the center of the galaxy, but there's probably so much radiation just because of all the cosmic energy radiating from all these stars. Look at that. You just see them all moving in here. Like, nothing would be habitable in here. Like, I think that's why there's just, it's so bright in here, is because you just have so many stars closely packed together, because this is where all the mass just happens to be. I don't know how massive a black hole, like a supermassive black hole, really is, because when you're orbiting, like, let's say, I don't know where our planet is, or our solar system is. I want to say it's like somewhere around here, like in relation to the center of the galaxy, like at least in this distance. You're not only orbiting around a supermassive black hole, you're also orbiting around everything else, like everything that is closer that gets closer to the center of the black hole. So it really, you just see all of this as like one giant chunk of mass averaged out to have a barycenter. And by barycenter, I mean just center of gravity. Just the center mass, like that's the point ultimately that you're orbiting around. You can kind of look at it that way, but I'm sure the supermassive black hole contributes to a large chunk of that mass. It's just not all 100% that. Goodbye, Milky Way. Gonna back up now. Oh my God, that is so cool. So there is the Milky Way. You can see the Milky Way when we're just in this cloud. You have a star right there. We get the Milky Way and this star all in one shot. And I really don't know how big these things are. Let me see. What's the mass of you? Are you 10 to the 24 kilograms, or are you like really tiny? Hot Selena. So you're not a terrestrial planet. You're just a hot planet. Rocky planet with the Milky Way. Where's the Milky Way? Intergalactic planet right there. This planet is now going to become the center of the Milky Way. I love this track so much. It's so great. Let's build a spaceship. Build a spaceship, space engine, an AMS Corp ship, starship build. Okay, well that thing doesn't really, okay, can I select this thing? I would like to take control of this vessel. That's right. This is like Kerbal Space Program controls. I'd like to speed you up even more, please. No, I want to pivot you upwards. Oh my God, Newton's laws. Boost exponent, increase. Oh my God. Okay, that's right. That's how you do it. Boost exponent will get you going even quicker. And then that will create the warping effect. Yeah, so doing this, it's like, this is what a warp drive would do. It's what's technically, I guess, the idea of the warp drive. The idea of the warp drive is to compress space in front of you. So you take whatever disk length this is. Well, guess what? Now this length equals this. We're compressing space. And the length behind us, so let's take this length. We're going to make this length equal this. And then that will technically propel you forward without actually breaking the speed of light, because we're just making distance just a little bit smaller. So that way it looks like we're going quicker than we really are. So then that's what creates that warping effect. This is such a fun game just to mess around with. Let's increase. So actually, I've pretty much left that planet, right? Okay, that's the planet where I started. I mean, I'm warping and I'm only going this fast. I feel like we haven't broken the speed of light at all. This is where I can feel like I'm playing Kerbal Space Program, because one thing I like about Kerbal Space Program is the orbital dynamics of that game. Let's try and crash down into the atmosphere and see what happens. Like this game, if we can get this game plus Kerbal Space Program, like the scale of this, oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know if I would play any other game again. All right, dive bomb. We have to do something that's going to be horrible for this. How fast are we going, by the way? We're going pretty fast, I think. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's not spin out of control here. Let's get into that atmosphere. I want to crash. Where is my inertial dampener? Is that the appropriate Star Trek term, the inertial dampener? By inertial dampener, I mean make it so inertia does not apply to me, because inertia is frustrating me right now. Oh God, everything's getting worse because I think I'm technically increasing my velocity, because I am going at 39 kilometers per second. Or how about this? We will point the ship this way towards the planet, and that should, like, what, tilt us? That should tilt the orbit, right? We're bringing in our Kerbal Space Program. Okay, now let's increase velocity as quickly as we can. Let's keep increase those thrusters. Increase the thrusters. Okay, boost down, boost down. We're gonna end up going right, because we're already on like an escape trajectory, I think. We have to increase this boost exponent maybe a little bit higher. Okay, there'll be a little bit of warp. Okay, now let's stop that. Nope. Boost exponent a little bit more. Okay, okay, okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, no, 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 no. Am I okay? I think we're okay. I think I ended up just like bouncing back off the planet. Okay, now I'm just going insane. Okay, let's go into prograde. Prograde, please. Okay. All right. Just level out. Level out. We'll make it off. Actually, I think we're just falling. And there we go. We're going full interstellar. Still don't understand how the warping works in this game, but it's, I think, working. We're going through space, but I think I'm taking a break from this game for now. Because, like I said, I wanted to play this game, but they didn't really add a whole lot. But it's fun to dabble in this game again. I'm just going to make one last plea to the developers if you happen to see this video, because I don't know how to get in contact with you. I would love to see the new beta that you guys have, version 0.9.9. I would love to make a video on it. But until then, if that happens, we'll have to wait until the new version of the game comes out. And I hope you guys enjoyed me just dabbling back into this game, and I will see you all later.